They called me a failure. Not just once, not just behind my back, but in the moment that mattered most, my grandmother's funeral. What they didn't know, was that the kid they dismissed would one day hold all the power. And when I did, they'd regret every word. My name's Liam. I'm 28 now, but that moment still burns like it happened yesterday. I grew up in a family where success wasn't about who you were, but how much you could flaunt: cars, careers, social status. I was different. I didn't fit their mold. And they never let me forget it. At my grandmother's funeral, I tried to speak, to share a memory of the only person who ever believed in me. But my uncle leaned in and whispered, "You'll always be the family failure. Don't embarrass us by speaking." I sat down, humiliated. That was the moment I made a promise: I'd turn their insult into fuel. I worked like a man possessed. Ramen dinners. Sleepless nights. No parties. No safety net. Just me and an idea I believed in when no one else did. Years later, it paid off. My startup sold for $6.1 million. But I didn't brag. I stayed silent, letting my success speak louder than words. Then the calls came. Suddenly, I wasn't the failure anymore. I was the one who made it. My uncle even showed up at my door, smiling like the past never happened. Over coffee, he casually suggested I help fund his son's college. I politely declined. Weeks later, my bank called. Someone had tried to move $45,000 from my account, with a forged signature. And guess whose name showed up in the transfer details? The same uncle who told me to sit down and stay silent. I froze for a moment. Then I smiled. Because the kid they once called a failure wasn't powerless anymore. What happened next? Let's just say, sometimes the best revenge is making sure they know you'll never need to raise your voice to be heard.